A lot of couples go out on different dates and vacations, but they return without having fun or creating memories. And that's because they lack what to talk about. But here are romantic, safe, and meaningful topics that help couples feel closer and emotionally connected on a date. So, if you want a date that feels more romantic, intimate, and unforgettable, what you talk about matters more than where you go. Hi, beautiful people. Happy New Year and welcome back to Love Logic by Bella. If you're new to this channel, we'll talk about how men can get better at dating, from attraction tips to building real connection. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, click on your subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so you get notified whenever a new video is released. So in today's video, we'll be talking about great topics to talk about for a more romantic date. You that is always having a date with your partner, yet it keeps getting boring and boring. Make sure you stick with this video and watch till the end because it's going to open your eyes and blow your mind. Without wasting much time, let's get right into the video. One, what do you love about me? This is a powerful topic for a more romantic dates. One of the most romantic things you can ask your partner on a date is, what do you love about me? But this question isn't about fishing for compliments. It is about feeling seen, valued, and emotionally chosen. So when your partner answers this question honestly, they are not just talking about attraction. They are revealing why you matter to them. This question slows the moment down. It shifts the date from casual conversation to emotional presence. Mind you, ask it softly and keep eye contact. Like, I really want to know what you love about me. That alone creates intimacy. This particular question builds reassurance, it reduces insecurity and creates emotional attachment. Remember, people stay where they feel appreciated, not just desired. So a romantic date isn't about doing more. It is about seeing each other closely. When you ask, what do you love about me? You're simply saying, tell me how I matter to you. And that is deeply romantic. Two, what attracted you to me? This is another deep romantic date conversation you can talk about with your partner. Attraction doesn't always start with looks sometimes. It starts with a feeling you cannot explain. On a romantic date, ask this question: what attracted you to me? And listen carefully because the answer is going to tell you why they choose you in the first place. This question take your date back to the beginning. It reminds your partner of the moment something about you stood out. Attraction fades when it's forgotten and it grows when it's remembered. Mind you, this is not a playful question, it's an intentional one. So ask it calmly with eye contact, curiosity, and not insecurity. Again, what was it about me that first drew you in? That alone shifts the energy of the date. If they talk about your presence, kindness, emotional depth, and how you make them feel, that is a strong foundation because attraction built on feelings understood lasts longer than attraction built on appearance alone. This question creates emotional spark. It builds reassurance, creates appreciation, and reminds the both of you why this started. Couples don't drift apart because attraction disappears. They drift apart because they stop talking about it. Listen, mutual attraction grows when it's talked about and not assumed. So, a romantic date isn't about impressing each other, it is about creating good memories. When you ask your partner, what attracted you to me? You're simply saying, take me back to the moment you chose me, and that is romance. Three, what's one thing you wish I understood more about you? This is a question that can change a relationship in one night. Not because it starts an argument, but because it invites honesty. Again, what's one thing you wish I understood about you? This question is not about compliments. It is about being seen without having to fight or explain yourself. Everyone carries a part of themselves that feels misunderstood, even by the people who love them. Make sure you ask it slowly and with sincerity. What's one thing you wish I understood more about you? The answer may sound like, I need time to process my emotions. I get quiet when I'm overwhelmed, not because I'm harder on myself or because I don't care. Listen, these are not flaws, they are emotional truth. At this point, don't defend yourself, explain, or interrupt. Just listen. Because in that moment, your partner is not asking to be faced, he's asking to be understood. When someone feels understood, they feel safe. And when they feel safe, they open up more. Have it in mind that a romantic date is not about perfection, it is about curiosity. So when you ask, what's one thing you wish I understood more about you? You're really saying, I don't just want to love you, I want to know you. And that is real intimacy. Four, what's your biggest fear about relationship? There is a question that most couples avoid asking on a date, not because it kills romance, but because it reveals the truth behind the smile. So ask it gently. What's your biggest fear about relationship? And trust me, you see your partner in a whole new way. This question is not about negativity. It is about understanding the emotional walls your partner didn't choose to build. Remember, everyone loves differently because everyone fears differently. This is not a first 5 minutes question, though. It is a quiet moment question. Again, when someone shares their fears, they are simply saying, this is where I'm most sensitive, so handle me with care. Look here, romance grows where love meets empathy and not judgment. So do not minimize it, do not argue with it, and don't promise perfection. Again, romance isn't just about laughter and attraction. It is about knowing where your partner is fragile and choosing to be gentle there. You should note that where fears are spoken, love becomes intentional. A romantic date isn't about pretending to be fearless. It is about choosing each other despite the fears. So when you ask, what's your biggest fear about relationship? You're simply saying, I want to love you in the way you want, and that is real romance. So the fifth and the last question, what place would you like us to go for a vacation or our next dates? This question does more than revealing favorite destination. It shows the experiences that excite your partner, the kind of moments they value most, and the kind of life they like to share with you. Look here, feelings grow when you dream together and not just side by side. So you should keep it playful yet intentional. Watch their eyes light up as they imagine being with you in that perfect moment. Pay attention to the feelings behind the choice, not just the location. Talking about vacations together spark excitement and anticipation. It builds shared dreams, strengthens emotional intimacy, and reminds the both of you that your future can be full of joy together. Share your dreams too. Paint a picture because romance thrives when you share a vision of happiness. Again, a romantic date isn't always about deep confession, but sometimes it is about dreaming, imagining, and feeling excited about life together. So when you ask, what place would you like us to go for vacation? You're really saying, I want to explore the world with you by my side. And that is pure romance. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I know this video is going to make your next date more romantic and perfect. So give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and make sure to drop a comment. See you in my next video. Bye, guys.